Hello everybody, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Today we're going to be doing a autumn artwork. So I'm going to show you what we need first and then we'll get started. The first thing you need to do is you need to go out into the garden or on your walks in the morning to collect some autumn leaves. These leaves can be different shapes, colours, textures, sizes, anything you find. The next thing that I've got here is some watercolor paint and paintbrushes. Then I have a jar of water and some kitchen towel to clean my paintbrush on. Then I've got a selection of different brown pencil crayons, Kokies, crayons, whatever you find at home is what you can use. I have some liquid glue and I have a big piece of paper. So this is an A3 size piece of paper. The reason I've got this paper and not a smaller piece of paper is because this artwork needs lots of space because the leaves can be quite big. If you don't have an A3 paper, that's okay. You can just use your leaves and make them smaller. So I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you what we're going to need to do first. The first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to draw a tree trunk and some branches. So I'm going to start off with my Koki just so it's easier for you guys to see. You can use whatever you want. And I know that a tree trunk isn't actually straight. If you want to know what a tree trunk looks like, you can go and sit out in your garden and you can do this activity there. And you can look at the colors and the lines and the shapes in the tree. So I'm going to get started now. And you guys can follow me or you can watch the video and then draw yourself. So I've got my tree trunk and it's going to go into a branch. And I'm going to draw the other side of my tree trunk. And this one's also going to go into a branch. Now I'm going to draw the branches. Got my tree trunk and 2 branches. And now I'm going to draw the rest. And when you're drawing a branch, you're just going to draw lines and then you're going to swoosh up and then you're going to stop. And then you're going to draw more lines and you're going to swoosh up and stop. And then you've got your branches. Now I'm going to color in my tree trunk for you guys. And I'm going to use lots of different browns. I'm going to use my pencil crayon and I'm going to use my watercolors. And my tree is not smooth. So I'm drawing very rough, quick sticks lines in the branches. I'm going to use my next color. Went up a line there a little bit, but that's okay. Oops, I did it again. I'm going to choose this color. Now I'm going to go in with my watercolors, but just a little bit of watercolors because your paper mustn't be wet, otherwise the leaves won't stick to it. And I'm just going to fill in a little bit of extra color just here and there. My pencil crayons are mixing with the water. I don't know what yours are doing. You must tell me. And then a little bit more. That's too wet. It's too wet. You must dab it on your kitchen towel. Okay. There we go. I think I've got enough watercolors. I'm going to clean my brush nicely, and then I'm going to dry it on the kitchen towel. Now comes the fun bit. You're going to take your glue and you're going to do blobs all over your page. Wherever you want your leaves to be, this is your tree. I'm going to start at the bottom and then work my way to the top. Stick some leaves down. This leaf is quite big, so if your leaf is too big, you can always break it up, and you can break it into smaller pieces. Now I need some more glue. And then I want another leaf there. So wherever you guys want your leaves is where you guys can stick them. I found this very special seed pod that you can also, if you find any seed pods or flowers, you can also use those. I'm going to break it up and try and find a space for it. There we go. There's another leaf. And some more glue. Go. I know. Your fingers will get covered in glue, but that's okay, because when you're done, you can wash them. And remember, before you start, you should be washing your hands. Should have said that first. Okay, so now that I've got my autumn leaves on my ground, I'm going to add some leaves in my tree, because it's still autumn, so there are still some trees that have some leaves on them. It's not winter yet. So I have a leaf there, and a leaf there. Oops. There we go. There's a bit of glue there. So now what I'm going to do is, because the leaves are falling off the tree, I'm going to add one leaf in the middle that is falling out of the tree onto the ground. Which way around? There we go. Perfect. And if the leaf doesn't work, you can always throw it away, you can break it up, or you can use a different leaf. Right. And now we have our autumn tree with all the leaves we found in nature. Whoopsie daisy, my glue's not dry, so my leaves are falling off. So now that we've made a big mess, remember the thing that we have to do is we have to clean all this up. And then we have to go and wash our hands again. I hope you guys have enjoyed your autumn leaf artwork today. Please send me pictures of all your different art that you guys have done at home and let me know if you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining. Bye.